All right. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Bear with me just for a second. Oh. I'll give a few minutes. Kind of early. Give a few people a little time because you know YouTube is never fast on alerting people. So, especially when you don't go live that much. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Stray, man? Did you hear all the cops this morning? Did you hear all the cops this morning? The house about four that way on the right got robbed.
Got robbed?
Someone went there and took all their toilet paper, their food.
They didn't have it locked?
They were gone.
They should have locked their house.
Baby, a lock only keeps honest people out. Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about.
We always thought I'll keep the motherfucking.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying. No one deserves that, but the guy had been bragging about all the toilet paper.
That's an old couple, isn't it?
They're not old. They're maybe
They're
mid.
disabled, huh?
No.
No.
Both of them work. It's the one with the big Dodge Demon that's always whipping up and down the road, the black one.
Ah.
Yeah, the loudmouth, the one that likes to brag. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't deserve that.
Well, I know no one deserves it, but when you start, I mean, anybody in here agree with me? Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. Hang on. I'm sitting here trying to tell the wife.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't hear.
That's what woke me up this morning. I've been up since 8.
Yeah, there's been 4 people.
Well, hang on, Nick. I'm sending everybody a link, man. I'm a little slow.
Yeah, how did be somebody they know?
Baby, it doesn't matter. You can sit there and predict who it might have been, but the fact is, don't open your mouth, especially when other people are doing without.
Hey.
Hey, it's bullshit, Dave. But the problem is, I don't think anybody deserves that to happen to them. But you would have to know this guy. I mean, he's one of them guys that, you know, and. But I've been telling people it was going to come to this because everybody keep acting the fool. What's the next thing? If the stores don't have it, they're going to come looking in your house. Yeah. Hey, William, there's a link if you want to jump up, man. But yeah, I've been telling people, shut your goddamn mouth, you know. Unless you got a shitload of ammo and you're going to be at home all the time, shut your mouth. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Josh. I tell you what, I ain't got much, but you come up to my house in that attitude, whether I know you or not, I will unload every freaking arsenal I got. And trust me, I ain't got much. Hey, Nick, I see you down there, man. Just salute me. All right. What's going on, brother?
You all right, mate?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I got woke up 8 o'clock this morning, freaking, you know, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? About I mean, it's a good 4, 5, or 6 houses down, which is pretty good distance, but on the right of me, they got broke into. They didn't steal any jewelry, didn't steal any electronics. All they stole was their food, you know, cleaning shit, paper towels, toilet paper. Touch your forehead, man. I see you down there. Just touch your forehead. That way I can verify. Okay. All right.
Sorry, I didn't hear you at first.
Oh, no, that's fine. I gave you time. We do that to make sure you know, it's not a recording.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because a lot of us done been hit. Even Nick can tell you about what happens when you click on a video spot.
Yeah, I found that out with my phone and
Yeah. But no, I was
Yeah.
saying, I've been warning people. I don't care if you got a little bit, stop fucking bragging about it. Because the fact is, if you're not home all the time like me, or you got someone behind, like me, even if I leave, there's always somebody here loaded to the gill. Because I've been telling people, stop acting like fools, because the next thing, when the stores can't keep up, they're going to come to your house, especially if you're like that moron down there bragging about how half your garage is full of toilet paper.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
And it actually was. That's the sad thing. He's that stupid.
See, I don't understand why people in North Carolina, when it gets icy, they go out and they buy milk,
Salt.
eggs, bread.
Yeah, and salt.
And it's like,
Yeah.
and it's over in like a day and a half. I mean,
Well,
I used to call my cousins in Chicago whenever we'd have bad weather and snow, and I'd leave, messages. Hey, what's that white stuff that falls from the sky? But I mean, this COVID stuff is stupid. I mean,
much as I
really
hate to say this, but Trump said it best. Act like humans, stop acting like animals.
Yeah.
You know what's going to be the next thing when these house breaks in start getting radical and more? You know what's going to happen next, right?
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of shootings going on.
Well, no, it's not just that. They're going to declare martial law.
Right.
And you're going to be stuck in your house with fucking military dropping boxes of shit you may never eat to your fucking front door.
Yeah.
You think you're hungry now? Wait till they start dropping that shit off to you. You're gonna lose a lot of weight.
Yeah, because they're gonna be dropping off MREs that are about
and not the good ones either.
Old.
And not the good ones. They'll drop off the ones that have been in storage for 30 years.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is they'll be dropping off the ones from like
from the 90s.
Back in Vietnam and stuff.
Yeah. You'll know if it comes from that era because when you open it, it'll be about 2 or 3 packs of Camels in there.
Yeah. I actually opened one back in Boy Scouts, and when I was doing Civil Air Patrol, I opened one up, and there was a pack of Pall Malls in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I looked at one of the guys, and I was like, so can we date this by this? And he goes, yeah, you don't want to know.
No.
And I was like, what? And he goes, Pall Malls were Korea, Camels were Vietnam. He goes, and if you find Raleighs, they're probably World War I or World War II if you manage to have canned foods in it. I was like, oh, good grief.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, bro?
I've been warning my neighbors. I said it's coming because y'all keep bum rushing these grocery stores.
Yeah.
And people that have a criminal background to begin with that don't really give a shit, they're going to start hitting your houses.
Yeah.
They are.
Because if they're hungry, I mean, it's in survival instinct. I'm sorry. If I'm starving, I'm going to break into fucking your house if I know you're bragging that you got 50 cases of flour.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, I'm sorry. It's human nature.
Yeah.
You're not going to let your family starve. I don't care who you are. Good guy, bad guy, preacher. When it comes to your family and your kids are crying and they're starving and hungry, even though no one should be in that state yet, but I'm just saying, with the mentality that most people have, they think they're starving and they still got food in the house, and just because it's not in a box, they think they got nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave Larson. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Hello, Donna. How's it going?
Oh yeah, I need to.
Hello, everybody. But I'm just saying, this guy, like I said, no one deserves that, but this guy was one of them that was, and he probably had 30 cases of toilet paper in his garage.
You know what they're doing? They're buying it and then they're selling it.
Yeah, but
at a higher price.
Amazon and eBay, all that stopped them.
Yeah, because they're gonna go to jail. Actually, I was reading on the news.
Yeah, and they get caught. They have 1 or 2 options: have charges brought up on them, which is felonies, or donate it to a hospital or a charity.
Yeah.
What's up, Joshua?
Well, I know here in North Carolina they've started limiting.
They've been doing that
sales.
here.
at the grocery store.
Well, they've
They've already
already
You're only
done that
allowed
over here.
4 pounds a
Oh,
trip
okay. Thank you, Joshua.
on certain meat.
right. Well, they've been also telling people that's grabbing the wick shit
Oh, he was
to
okay.
fucking stop
He was bragging about it.
because the people with wick can only buy certain products.
Right.
Can't buy
And if you-
paper.
And if you wipe, yeah, but I'm talking about food wise. You wipe that out where it says approved for wick, you just starved every one of them out.
Yeah.
Because I know, of course, people don't give a shit. That's the whole problem. But I'm gonna tell you, mark my word, the next thing's gonna be martial law. You watch.
No, they're already.
Depends on where.
No,
everything's
I'm
getting
talking
really
about
bad.
areas that get real bad. They will declare martial law. It'd be military zone.
New York. I think it was no. Don't get me wrong. New York or New Jersey. They were on TV
Cuomo
saying,
is a fucking retard. I
"Well,
don't want to hear nothing about New
well,
York.
well, no. To be honest, they wanted the martial law or something because people were selling or something like that. Whatever. He was over complaining to the media saying about that, and the government's not helping him out, and blah
Just
blah
like
blah
the
blah.
hospitals over there crying that they don't have masks. The CDC already told them to start sanitizing the ones they have and pre-longing them. Because one hospital administrator admitted on a normal day, they went through 14,000 masks a day. Now they're going through 60,000 masks a day. That's because people put one on, wear it for 5 minutes, throw it away.
Wow.
Even the CDC has instructions how you can take those 3M masks and wipe them with sanitation shit, like the Purell or the spray, and let it sit, and you can reuse it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
But they refuse to do it. So they can cry all they want.
I'm sitting here agreeing with everything you're saying, and I look down and I'm on mute. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, I'm just saying because I've seen Cuomo on one news station praising Trump for what he's been doing and helping, and then he goes on CNN and he's not getting our mask. I'm like, you two-faced mother.
Son of a.
That's why I tell people quit watching one fucking news station.
Mm-hmm.
My dad told me a long time ago, if I can say this,
Yeah.
Fox is run by Republican, CNN is Democratic. He said that there's certain parties that own certain stations, and that's why you're hearing so much panic and so much sensationalism.
Oh yeah, they already arrested a man in Arizona for freaking stealing test kits.
You're kidding me.
What?
No, man.
No way. What?
Yeah, he got arrested for stealing test kits out of a hospital. That's the greed of people. Because you know what he's going to do, hold them and say, highest bidder.
I saw this video earlier of this person that bought 2 truckloads of cases. We're talking big, huge boxes of toilet paper from the Dollar General in California, Florida.
Oh, yeah, I believe it, Lisa, because the point is you got assholes running to the hospital to be tested. They ain't got no more than fucking sinuses or a common cold.
Yeah.
If you're not dying, fucking stay home.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. You know your limits of your body when you know you're being attacked and your ass is hurting. Then you fucking call 911. Don't go up to hospital with no more than a fucking hay fever, sneasel, and demand to be tested.
Mm-hmm. See, you know what? Like, I gotta go to the store tomorrow, and I'm just like, damn it, I gotta wipe on the freaking carts and everything else. And I gotta stay in line for I don't know how long just to get into a grocery store like last time. It's ridiculous. It's getting bad, and they're letting 10 people at a time in.
Well, yeah, because people are acting like morons.
Exactly. It's crazy.
Like I said, and they're
Anthony is Donna with you.
And they already starting to break into the homes.
What's up, Mick?
Our neighbor.
Hey, Anthony is Donna with you.
Yeah, she's sitting over there.
Tell her to go to my channel, to my last hangout, and have a look at a comment on there.
Oh, okay. You hear him?
Brother, that was very rude. Hi, Nick. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Eli.
Yeah.
Wave, Elton. All right.
Hi, Donna. What's
I
up,
see.
Elton?
Nice.
Hold on. Cindy, I see you down there, but I got to see you do something. I can't do it.
What's up, Epic
Wait.
Adventures?
All right. You can turn it back off.
Ah, censored. It's cool.
All right.
What's up, Cindy?
Hey everyone.
Hi,
Hi, Anthony.
Cindy.
Hello. But you mark my word, next thing's gonna be martial law, and y'all think y'all in bad shit now. I've been in third world countries where we pull martial law. You're not gonna like it.
No, it's not. It's not fun.
And then when they get to where they're delivering boxes of food to your door, run out and see what happens to you.
I tell you, it's gonna get like that.
It's going to, because people won't fucking listen.
Remember, I was telling you the other day, and it's like, I know it's part of the movie, but hey, it's getting there.
Well, yeah, but the only reason it's getting there because people are acting like retards because they're listening to these fake ass news people
Mhm.
making it sound worse than what it is. This is no more than a fucking flu on steroids, and people are freaking the fuck out.
Exactly.
The fucking common flu kills people with respiratory, problems, and people with underlying problems, and the old and elderly. Come on, it's nothing fucking new. It's just this one spread like cockroaches breed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when the Spanish flu was hitting here, I didn't even see half of the fucking retarding that's going on now because you didn't have the news making it look like doom and gloom. And that's why I was telling people earlier today, if you're running out buying shit like just because the other assholes are doing it, it just makes you a worse human than they are.
Are you okay, Elton?
Just
I'm not
yeah, I got
trying.
heartburn.
I'm not
Okay.
trying to be weird, but what I have can kill me just as much as anything else that is out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're finding out that the HS is related to heart disease. It's related to heart
Yeah,
failure,
but I mean,
lung
you-
disease.
You know as well as me, a freaking high-grade flu could kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can kill you. You've got to not overreact and be a
Yeah.
dumbass and panic.
Exactly.
I love my husband. He is not here. He's at
We've
Walmart right now.
already in this area alone had 32 cases, not people testing positive, for poisoning themselves, for over fucking germophobic acting, spraying Lysol on themselves, and that shit is fucking dangerous to you. Overuse of it can be bad for you,
Oh yeah, no.
especially if you're in the house constantly spraying Lysol out of a fucking can. You're inhaling that, right? You're breathing it down in your lungs.
That stuff's going down in your lung.
Yeah. Yeah, 32
Like I said,
cases.
Well, you can have my mum.
I
Like
love
said,
love my husband, and this is the only time I can say this right now. Oh, keeping it in your fur. He will overreact. My husband will freak out. He will panic. And I'm like, you know what? I already have HS.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and panic about something that I can't control.
Well, yeah,
I can
because
only control my little area here.
like I told people, it's an invisible enemy. There's nothing you can fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see it coming. You don't know where it's at. So unless you got some kind of vision the rest of us don't have, share.
Exactly.
I mean, best thing you do is do the best you can. Don't hold drama and don't be fucking bum rushing because every other asshole's bum rushing. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you get to where military's delivering you food, you're gonna really be pissed
Yep.
because they're gonna give you the basics to freaking barely sustain. And you think some of the food you eat now tastes bad? Wait till you start getting K-Rats.
Well,
Yeah.
the oatmeal biscuits.
Oh, yeah, wannabe oatmeal biscuits. Open cookie and pouring hot water, waiting, and
I think people are just like, because they even said to them before they went to the store, that they were we were stalking, treated like the same day every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same day. But no, they want to be all greedy and selling it out there. I mean, what's the point?
Well, the problem is, they're like here, they've been limiting things, but the problem is the same. I have passed several stores, the same people every day are in that fucking line. The same motherfucker that just got shit yesterday.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of new people of same faces there.
Yeah. Or you got the one lady in there. Oh, you're only gonna give me one. I got 5, 6 kids, and I'm thinking, oh wow, sucks to be you.
Close your legs. We don't want another one.
No, well, you know what I say? Go to aisle 2. There's condoms. You need some of those too, bitches.
Store up
y'all,
our condoms.
y'all stuck at the house. You know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Making another mouse to feed in 9 months.
Hey, Anthony,
Yeah.
do you know how many times I've been shopping since Thursday?
I haven't been for weeks.
I haven't been for weeks either, but I heard the same old people.
I've been 27 times shopping.
27?
What?
Yeah,
Holy-
shopping for the pensioners that can't do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's different.
Read chat. Josh, I read chat. I don't do rage. I'm sorry. If that hurts anybody's feelings, I don't do
And
rage.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony, and I can't wait until we start letting the flights go to America because I'm going to New York.
No, I'm
You
just
read that
worried
comment?
people keep listening to these fucking fake ass news broadcast companies and letting them freak them out, and they're acting like fools in the street. They're going to declare martial law, people. I'm telling y'all.
What's up, Kathy Durbin?
Oh, yeah.
Well, truthfully,
And I've served in areas where they were pulling martial law on their citizens. It's not pretty, okay?
I only have 14 hours of experience on that stuff when I was under lockdown when at my old place when somebody took a hostage across the street for houses up.
Yeah.
I understand what it was like having I had ATS standing at my door, full on
Yeah.
guard.
Well,
you know?
if they pull martial law and then make the curfews and they call shelter in place, they have every authority to shoot your ass if you're outside your house.
It's getting closer.
And these
Two
fuckers
states.
are bragging, oh, I got guns too. Okay, yeah, you got guns. The military has a shitload of big guns, okay? Yeah.
Their guns are bigger and more expensive than your guns.
Well, it's not in that, If an air gets bad enough, there's going to be more of them than you.
Yep.
And they're going to have to
understand
use.
is-
I'm just going to go after someone.
Yeah.
Understand is people are getting mad at the government. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. They're not dancing to the left. They're not dancing to the right. But you're acting the fool when you're out at the grocery stores or wherever you're at. And then when they do declare martial law, you're going to be all
Boxed
butthurt.
in the liver.
Well, you know what? You caused that.
Yeah.
I mean, martial law. You
Yeah.
you caused you yourself and your little panic friends caused that. I don't want to hear anything.
And then they're gonna cry about it.
Oh, yeah, they're going to
Yep.
cry. You know they are.
And everybody's gonna
Especially
blame
here
him.
in the United States, because I hate to say it, but including myself, we're all spoiled fucking brats.
Exactly.
We are.
I agree. Let's agree to disagree.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna get ready for my live in an hour.
All right. All right, man.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no
Bye.
problem.
See you
man.
guys
Bye,
later.
Eli.
See you, dreams. Bye, Cindy.
I just had to get on here and vent, man, because when like I said, I got woke up 8 o'clock this morning, and
Yeah.
every fucking cop for the last 3 parishes coming down my road, and I'm like, what? the-
But can you imagine where like if they did martial law, they're gonna have you inside your houses, everybody, and they're gonna block off your
Military
street.
vehicles
Yeah,
going up and
blocking
down
off
the
your
street.
streets.
Yeah.
And then imagine them carding you whenever you're walking by. Like, okay, 8 o'clock, you got to be in your house.
Yeah, because let me
Done.
tell you how sufficient they are. They do test every once in a while around here because we're like 14 miles from Fort Polk. Okay,
Yeah.
we've several times have participated in a mock martial law.
Oh, I gotta tell you something too. That video, remember? Oh, friggin' 2 years ago. Remember they're in Los Angeles and they were all practicing in the Los Angeles area with soldiers like just
Just like they
on the
did in
ground.
New Orleans.
Yeah, you remember that? And then
Yeah.
all the LA people were just like, "What's going on? Why are they doing this in the middle of the night?" See, they're up to something. They're up to something, man.
Well, yeah, but they practice. They got
Yeah.
to.
They got to.
Yeah.
And so it's coming true, and now everybody's panicking. But the problem is they're panicking because everybody's acting like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Everybody's acting like that, and it's a scary thing. Now
You know
our
what?
kids got to see that.
The house break-ins are going to go up. The killings are going to go up because you're going to have people like me. If you come through my door, I'm blasting your ass. I don't give a
I am
fuck if
too.
you're a preacher from my church. I'm going to blast your ass.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
And then when that starts happening, then they're going to declare martial law, and then everybody's going to be fucking moaning and groaning because not only you don't realize you'll be in your home, and two, they can limit telecommunications in that area. How would you like to have
Yep.
your internet for 4 hours a day and then it's shut off?
No, I seen somewhere. I mean, I know I know it's just a movie or something where they cut off your internet, everything, and they only the government people know what you're doing at all times. That's the problem. That's what they're doing. That's what they're gonna do. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not saying they are. Don't put me wrong. I mean,
Yeah, but the thing is, like I
Anthony,
said, people are acting
you know
such
that-
fucking nuts. They're gonna allow them to fucking declare it. That's what pisses me off. We can stop it,
Anthony,
but nobody's gonna do it.
it's kind of weird. I'm talking
Um,
about this tonight.
you know that David works for the city. I've told you that before.
Mhm.
Well, of course, they have their city badges. You
Yeah.
know, they work for the city. Last week, they gave them a special badge
Mhm.
that if curfew or martial law is enacted, that they have to show this special badge, not their regular one, but a special one that was issued to them. That way they can go to work since they work for the city.
Mhm.
They can come and go, but they will know because there's a bar on there that can be scanned to know that they're leaving the house. Are you really going to work?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Have you seen
Yeah.
those IDs where they scan them?
Yeah.
The chips. They're gonna start doing chips.
No, it's
In
a barcode. I know what you're talking
Barcode.
about.
Yeah.
Well,
And
back when I
then
was
you can
working
sell, you
landscaping-
can buy,
I'm
you
sorry.
can do all that. You can sell, you can buy. You know, without the little freaking
No,
barcode.
that's not going to happen because when they declare martial law, you're not going to go shopping anywhere.
Hey,
they're gonna bring it to you.
one world order. That's what it's
They're
called.
going to bring it to you.
One world order. But anyways,
I
guys,
would-
I gotta head out. Thanks for
All right.
having me, Anthony.
Oh, no problem.
Take
All right, guys.
That
care.
was,
Stay positive.
I had,
See
yeah,
ya.
have a good one. And like I was saying about y'all talking about those IDs and all that, man. When I was working landscaping and I had to run the crew for New Orleans to go to New Orleans to work, we had to have what they call a rapid ID. You get in the gate, they scan your ID to get in. That way they know who's on base and who's not on base in case crisis breaks out. And if you didn't have
Or you
your
should
ID,
see
you had
me
to wait.
getting in- you should have seen me getting in and out of the ports and the bases here. I don't have to have a card. It's right here.
All yours in you got that chip installed in your skin?
Been having it since '92.
Wow, that's good. That's the oh man. I don't know about that, man. It can track you.
They track you anyway, regardless. If you carry one of these, they know where you're at.
Well, even if they do track you, what are they tracking Anthony doing?
Just know
He's
where
at his
you're at.
home.
I'm not scared.
Daily news
They
conference.
watch
Hang on.
you anyway, man. Come on, think about it. Why you
course they
think all
do.
your
Why
red lights have cameras? All right, not all of them are red light deals. Hell, some states outlaw that where they can't even use them for you running red light, but the cameras are still there.
That's us. They implemented that, Anthony, so they could, like take a picture of you and send you your, fine or whatever. But then they stopped doing that. They outlawed the red light. But like
A
you
lot of people
said,
wouldn't pay
cameras were
tickets.
never taken down.
No,
As a matter of fact, cameras have been added around the city.
thank you. Yeah. The only thing they did was stop ticketing people with them. That way you wouldn't realize they were still putting them up by the hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they work so
Yeah.
hard for facial recognition? Hell, your
And
phone
what's amazing,
facial recognition.
is that they're implemented once again because Dave works for the city.
Well, yeah, but because
He
any
knows
kind
that.
of martial law, unless you're first responder or city worker or local government or federal government, you ain't going anywhere.
And like I said, his supervisor said they will scan you, and you say, "Well, I've been called to work." They will scan you.
Yeah,
They will
already
find
do that.
out
If you
you
work
were
at the
really.
plant, when you work at the plant, you have a card with a chip in it. Same thing. It's not in your body.
Right. And the thing of it is if they scan it and you have not been called to work and you're going elsewhere, the city said you will be in
Arrested.
trouble.
You're
You
arrested.
will be arrested. You will have your city, everything stripped from you, and you're screwed. So
Redneck.
don't do that.
Kid says he's got to talk to Gavin about making more new merch. He wants to put badges on everybody.
Yeah. Man, as far as the chip shit, that don't bother me. I've been having mine since '92.
I'll send you a badge, Ken.
Yeah, I'll send you this one. You can have this one. It even comes with a nice shiny gold. Yeah. But I'm just saying, man, people just need to calm the fuck down. Do you think?
Redneck connection. We need redneck. We need redneck connection cards. We don't need no badges.
Yeah, you think it's bad now? They pull martial law in your area. You don't think bad.
Yeah. You do something bad, but then the redneck connection, you get your card revoked.
Yeah.
I was telling you that David's hours are cut from 40 down to 15, and what they're doing is they're spreading out the 15 hours on different shifts, and what they're doing is they're not doing any Parks and Rec anything right now. They're just meeting the city buses every 2 hours. The city bus at 2 hours.
Yeah, they're doing essential. They're not worried about parks.
You have to do that, and we're gonna and they sanitize down the bus.
Yeah, they just doing
David said that a fight broke out because they stopped the bus to sanitize it, and the guy was going to be late, and they had to call the police in. I'm like, am I missing something?
Yeah.
But if you thought the bus potentially was not, if the city was not sanitizing the buses, you'd make a stink.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is that right now it's voluntary shelter in place, okay? But if people keep pushing it like they have been, especially with all these assholes on NBC, CNN, and all that, trying to make hysteria to keep people going, they're pushing them right in. It's like pushing a sheep to the edge of the cliff, waiting for them to jump.
And I beg people, I implore people that are like worried about their finances or that kind of stuff, please do not watch CNBC. They're
Oh,
like
no.
ranked 7th or 8th as far as anybody watching them, if that high. And there's a reason why, because they give panicked and misinformation.
Well, yeah, because I watched the last 2 days Como from fucking New York
Uh-huh.
on Fox, and what's that? The Capitol Hill or the Hill. Sit there and praise what Trump's been doing as far as getting this going and getting this going, and then not even 30 minutes later he's on CNN. Oh, we ain't getting no mask. We ain't getting this. But he was just
Yep.
praising them.
Yep.
I'm like, you two-faced on them, because they know there's people out there that will not watch certain channels because they got to be so hardcore left. They got to watch their fake news.
And CNN will not play, hey, listen, I just heard you over on Fox saying this. Can you explain why? No, they're not going to do that.
Well, no, because they cut that part out and make it look worse.
Of course. Of course.
I got a question to ask you, Anthony. What does Title 32 National Guard activation mean?
Means shit's getting ready to hit the fan.
Because I just heard Trump just say he is issuing a Title 32.
Oh, that's so he can make that way he can physically force certain industries to do what needs to be done.
Because he's doing there's his daily news brief on it now. So
That's just
I
so.
would ask.
That's just so. Like, say he goes to Ford. Like, okay, for instance, the Ford plant right now is making ventilators. They're not making vehicles; they're making ventilators. But see, that gives him the power to go to them and says, "Hey, you need to make this. This is what we need," and they can't boo-hoo. They can't bitch about who's going to pay for it. They got to fucking do it.
He's going through state by state of what is needed, what activation is going to happen.
Yeah, but see,
state by state basis.
yeah, that's the ramp up production of the essentials, like the hand sanitizer, paper, anything, toilet paper,
Surgical gowns, and they're talking about face masks.
yeah, protection, PPA, personal protection equipment, stuff like that. But the thing is, it's not going to do any good if people keep bum rushing the fucking stores like tomorrow's ending.
Yep.
He's
Well,
talking
and
about doing
Just like Eli and I was saying a while ago, I pass some of these stores on a daily basis, and it's the same son of a bitches in line that were there the day before. If
Well,
you were shopping once that week, your ass should not be out. Yeah.
Some of these titles that you hear, like what dreams and stuff, there
Oh, you
is
gotta
a
go
basic like for the National Guard, but people don't realize, no, it's a lot more than that. Like Anthony was saying, it also then frees up our president to do A, B, C. So there may be other parts of that title that he's using, not necessarily going, it's just about the National Guard.
Right. Well, the thing is, even if you hear a title mentioned and that's all they give you, all you got to do is go to the FEMA website and type in their search box, article, whatever they mention, and it'll get you, and you're going to have to fucking read. And for these kids that can't read in cursive, you're fucked, okay? Because it's not going to be print, it's going to be in cursive. Sorry. That's why they did that shit to all of our kids, and most of us sit around like dumbasses and let them do it.
It's ridiculous.
Because think about it, none of your kids right now can read or write cursive. None of them. If they're in
The only
school,
reason
none of them can, unless you taught them.
the only reason David knows cursive, David knows United States and world history and that kind of thing was in 6th grade. We pulled him out and we homeschooled him.
How old is David?
David will be 29 this year. He's 28.
I'm talking about the kids right now.
Oh, really? Because they weren't doing it when David was back
I know,
then.
but it wasn't that bad. Right now,
It
they
wasn't that pertinent.
don't. Mm-mm.
Wow.
But I'm saying it's really bad now, man.
Well,
Trust me.
parents,
We had 300 kids last year alone graduate from this area. They
Okay.
pulled 100 of them, gave them a SAB test. You know what that is?
yes.
Only 20 of them passed it.
What?
Yeah. So
But they graduated.
yeah. So you do this. You do the math. You take 100 people and only 20, and you do a statistic. So you say out of 100 kids, only 20 of them passed it, and some barely passed it. So you do an average of that per 100 kid. That's sad.
Wow, Anthony.
Uh,
Wow.
You know,
Well-
you know Candace Owen, right? The black.
Oh, I love her.
Okay, she just did a deal not long ago. She said they went to the inner cities.
Mhm.
75% of the male population couldn't even pass a literal test. Only 60% of the girls passed it.
Wow.
And that was all high schools.
Wow.
But yet
Well, all
they're
I
graduating.
know is right now, all schools are closed. Parents have an opportunity to step up and do these things.
Yeah, but depending on what generation they come from, if it's the early ones right now, their parents are as stupid as they are. I've asked my daughter, even my oldest daughters are almost 30, going on 30 years of age. I've asked them just normal stuff that like me and you and Dreams know from school, and they can't answer. They don't know the answer for it. And then their attitude is just like all the other leftists. Well, I don't need to know that. Yes, you do, because you're going to repeat it if you don't know it.
God, thank you.
History repeats itself.
That's good. Yeah. That's the reason we study our history, so we don't keep repeating the same dumb shit.
You hope.
Well, to a point, you know what I mean? At least we have something to say. Hey, if we go down this road, might happen, or this might happen, you know?
Exactly.
But right now, we don't have that anymore because they don't teach it. I'm serious. Pull any teenager right now between the age of, I say 15 on up,
Y'all call me in?
and ask them an old history question you actually know.
And they won't be able to answer.
They won't even know who the fucking persons you talking about is.
Well,
How
I
many
s-
remember when you was in school, you had to know all the past presidents, you had to know the capital of every state. Ask a kid what the capital of his own state is.
no kidding. I saw something that's so funny you said that. It just dawned on me. I saw something where they were
Get it,
pulling kids. They had no idea who Richard Nixon was or what the Watergate scandal even is. They've never even heard of the Watergate
Yeah. No, no.
deal. They don't know who Richard Nixon is. They don't know, what happened or anything. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Hell, half of
None
them
if you won't eat.
don't even know. Half of them didn't even realize that Bill Clinton had gotten impeached.
Yes. Yes.
They don't
They
even
said
know
that,
that.
that too.
Yeah.
And then their question was, well, if he got impeached, how come he stayed president?
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow. Wow.
Because they're under impression when you get impeached doesn't always mean you get kicked out.
No.
It's a two-part thing. The Congress declares impeachment, but the Senate has to decide whether to keep him in or set their
Or
amount.
prosecute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people
But they
that
didn't
don't
know
even know Monica Lewinsky and
Yeah.
why she is so up there.
Mm-hmm.
That is the filter. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Well, yeah, but see, they had this plan. They've been having it planned. How you think they took all those statues down without? I mean, there was people that raised hell, but not as many as you would think would raise hell for them pulling down historical statues. But you had them pulling it down because it hurt certain people's feelings. Seriously? They're there for a purpose, not to hurt your feelings, but to remind you done went down that road. Don't try it again.
Well, you know that, Anthony, they were talking a couple years ago, and thank goodness they didn't do it. But a couple years ago, they wanted to remove Mark Twain's Tom Sawyer,
But some of them
redo it
Some
so
of them
that
didn't,
would.
though. Go to New
Did
Orleans.
they?
Go to New Orleans here in Louisiana. Every bit of the statues that were in New Orleans in the French Quarter are gone.
Well, how can you rewrite a classic novel because of its verbiage back then?
Because they're idiots.
It's part of our history.
That still makes them idiots because they don't know their history. That's why I said they're idiots.
Right.
Anybody
Like
anybody that removes something because of their feelings is an idiot.
That's what I was just going to say. Their little feelers were hurt.
Yes, half of those statues were people that done some pretty rotten shit. I agree with them that. But the reason we put them there was not to say, hey, this guy's going to come back. It's to say, let's not try that again. It didn't work, okay? Regardless of what they may have done, they were still soldiers. You know, they were still politicians. They were still people that did great things, even though it might have been nasty. But I don't know.
Look, when these statues of these people lived, that was how it was. Did we learn from it? Yes. Have we changed? Yes. But because you removed their statue doesn't make what they did go away. Did they do bad things? Like you said, Anthony, yes. But did they also do good things? Yes. You need to weigh it out. It's like my dad always said, you know, take a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle, put the pros and the cons of that statue of that person. Know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Not all of them are assholes. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to tell people, y'all don't stop your ignorant shit. Martial law will be declared.
How long do you think, Anthony? Literally, how long do you think?
If people keep acting like they do, I expect probably by the middle of next month.
That soon, huh?
Or if not, at the end of it. If people keep acting the way they do, yeah, it'll come very quick. I mean, these people do not watch the reports coming from Italy and fucking France and all that shit. Do they not watch it?
No, they don't see what's going on elsewhere because
most of the
news
doesn't report it.
It doesn't affect the United States.
Bullshit.
Are you some kind of special stupid? And I agree, Donna. People get butthurt. Are you some kind of special stupid to think all of this is not going to affect us some way, somehow?
Let me tell you, mostly when something happens overseas, you know what happens there first? It's called a testing ground to see if they can get away with it.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going to say. It's our way of watching them test and see what goes and doesn't go and how it goes.
Yeah.
And the other thing, this is just my thought, but people I think are going to be surprised because and I agree with you, Anthony, it will come. It's just when it will come. Martial law will come. They're not going to do a countdown in 3 days, in 2 days,
It's gonna
in
be
what
bam.
days. It's going to be bam, and this is the way it is.
Yep.
Do you think so too?
Yeah. If people keep acting in the manner they are and having the same people in line every day to get supplies when they just got supplies the day before, people that's at the end of the line are running out before they get to the door, it's going to happen because people are going to start breaking into people's houses more often, especially with the ones that like to brag about what they got. You know, you got these idiots on YouTube showing their garage stacked to the ceiling with toilet paper. You don't think your neighbors are not going to recognize your house and come rob your fucking ass while you're in bed?
Right. And like you and Anthony, you and Gaffer were able to prove it's not, and it doesn't even have to be your neighbor. People can find you when you're on YouTube and find your house. And if you're anywhere in their vicinity,
especially if you're doing it from this.
Right. If you're in a vicinity that they are, you're going to get a visit from them.
Yep. I know guys that are experts. They can take and look at you at a background and go on Google Earth and go, bam, this is where the bitch was standing.
Wow.
And then overlay it to show you. There it is.
I saw on Google Earth where they found a dead body floating in a lake.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It went down that far.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. If a corpse lays in an area long enough, the satellite will snap a picture of it.
Yep.
And it was like a cold case type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not cold anymore.
I've been dead for a long time, but they just found the body. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
I just don't understand. I'm trying to be calm about this.
Well,
I do not understand the panic that people are having over certain items in a grocery store. I'm not getting it.
The problem is the last 40 years, they've been sheeping everybody. They have been sheeping the shit out of them so bad to where if a certain news company says, oh, this, they all fucking freak. You know as well as me, drama sells.
True.
You don't think
that's very, very true.
You don't think these corporations right now are going, dumbass.
How much can we raise our prices because you need this thing?
Well, it's not even that. They're not even raising prices.
No.
Walmart themselves said they have not changed any prices, but in the last several weeks, they're making $50,000 to $80,000 above what they normally make on a normal day.
Yep.
And if anybody knows fucking Walmart, even on a normal day, they were clearing buku money.
Yep.
On a normal day.
I was going to tell you that one of my high school friends that I keep in contact with, his wife works in a factory, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know what they filled or, you know, what they were filling. I think it was skincare.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, they got clearance to make hand sanitizers. And usually you have to go through, you know, this and this and this with the FDA, and it can take months.
That's why he pulled Article 32. They don't have to wait. All that's lifted.
Right.
Yeah.
They cleared them of everything, and they said, just make it. And boom, all of a sudden they went from making skincare products. I'm pretty sure that's what they were making. Now they're pumping out.
Well, just like Ford plant is pumping out respirators.
Who is?
Ford.
Really?
Hmm. And there's 2 other ones getting ready to start pumping them out.
Wow.
You got to realize the people that actually get hit by this that do have underlying problems, they can't breathe. They have to have respirators.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky that with my health issues and stuff,
All right, Nick.
for instance, I have a concentrator for my oxygen, but do you know right now, my liter bottles that I get so I can go out and about if I have to use oxygen, the wait list is ridiculous for me to, I'm on it, but it's ridiculous for me to get my my tanks filled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now just imagine if they pull martial law in your area. Think how hard it's going to be to get them filled.
That's why I'm glad I have a concentrator, because I really don't go out. And when I go out, very rarely do I need to take oxygen with me.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously right now I don't go out. And when David goes to work, he leaves his shoes in his truck. He doesn't walk in with them because God knows what's on those city buses. He strips down when he gets at the front door, goes, takes a shower, and then puts his clothes in the laundry. So, because, just for safety.
Yeah.
I just have to be so careful what I potentially can come in contact with.
Well, the main thing is make sure he remembers to wipe this off.
To wipe what?
His keys.
Oh, his keys. I didn't even think about that.
Because
I
think
don't
about
think
it.
he did.
You're out in the public and you're getting in your car, driving here, driving there, driving there. You're touching your keys. You get out, you come in the house. You either take your keys out, throw it on a table or dresser, or you hang it on the hook. But you never think about wiping them down.
No, thank you. Thank you, Anthony. I never thought of that. I'm going to tell him to do that.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't think of that, Cindy, because you're a woman.
Damn, Nick.
Bite me, doughboy.
You can bite me if you want all 6 inches of it.
Because I've seen people walk in the house, wash their hands, walk right in the living room, dig in their pockets, pull their keys of their car out, and hang them on the hook. Now they have just touched their keys that was been outside with them the whole day, in their pocket, in and out, from store to store, from person to person, wherever they were going, or job. And then they just touch the keys to hang them up, and they come and rub you in the face.
I never even thought of something so simple. Thank you. Seriously, thank you.
Or they touch your hands, and then you dig in your nose, and yeah. Now you're like, oh, thank you.
Yep.
Are you sure you're not blonde, Cindy?
It's a dye job. Don't take it seriously.
Yeah. No, I was just saying, I ain't picking on one group of people. A lot of people never think to wipe their fucking keys down that they've been dragging outside all day with them. Because you've been touching, touching counters.
I didn't.
Hell, last time we went to the store, all the canned goods, we wiped them down. Because think about it, they're in a store and you got 50,000 people a day coming in there grabbing shit and picking something up and putting it back because they decide not to get it.
Oh, I wipe everything down that comes in this house from the store. Everything.
Yeah. Well, that's what.
Cigarette lighter.
Yeah, if you're a smoker and you got a cigarette lighter, wipe that down because it's been with you out in public all day.
Dang it. That's David and me. I didn't even think about that, Anthony.
Yeah,
I told you before you won't think of these things because you're a woman.
Yeah.
Women aren't women were not born bright.
Fine, but David didn't think about it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but scientists have actually said that dolphins are the second most intelligent species below men, so that pushes women down to third.
Why are you talking to me?
Because he's Nick.
Yeah, that's Nick. I was like to say that's Nick.
Okay. Just about what I was making. I'm making a colored pencil cozy to put my colored pencils in.
Yeah, she's
No,
making a pencil cup.
no, she's not. She's making a box to hide the dildos in.
Okay.
Hey, there you go. That's how I could sell these.
Yeah. You can put pencils or you can hide your toy.
Can even hide your batteries in here too and make it look awful pretty. Thank you guys. You guys gave me an inspiration.
Hey, well, Pops is going to be upset now, isn't he?
Now she can sell them on 2 websites.
No, hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
Blooming Streams' his husband. He's going to be sore later.
Uh,
Oh, come on, let's get it up. We need to make some more dildos.
Oh no, if it means making money, I'm sure that this man will provide me whatever I need to make that money.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You go, Tom.
We are a very different couple. This is why we've been making it for 22 years and counting.
Good for you.
Yeah, you know.
You
Well,
get less for killing some fucker.
You know what makes me and my wife laugh is when people, and even the ones that, you know, so-called friends that try to come between me and her. And I usually tell them this way. I've been trying to run her off for 30 years and can't do it. You think she's going to do it in one night?
I love that.
Yeah.
I have had
Cindy,
one of my.
can I ask you?
Yes, dear.
Can I ask a serious question? Do you spit or swallow?
I spit.
I don't think he's talking about brushing your teeth, honey.
I know what he's talking about. I'm an oldie but moldy, and no, I know what he's talking about.
What? It's got moldy. It's been that long.
Yes, it has. Thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding us.
You're like a virgin. Ooh. Smelt for the very first time.
Oh, jeez.
All I can say is, yeah, ugly pug.
Hey, Granny Dreams, I've got something for you.
I don't want to know.
There you go.
I got the same thing, but mine's prettier.
No, Dreams. That's when you go, hey, look, I shop at Target too.
Blue light special, baby. Old school Kmart
Hey,
here.
Dreams. Dreams.
Yes.
I can still see a bit of brown on your fingertip. You'll have to wipe it next time.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
you.
good grief.
Oh, no, man. You ain't heard we're on lockdown. That's for later.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Hey, Nick, you wasn't complaining when she gave you that coffee and you thought that was chocolate sprinkles on top.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, give a whole new meaning to mocha, huh?
Kidding. Oh,
Is that
my
Mocha,
God.
shit flavor.
Is that mocha? Not only is it mocha, baby, it's cowboy mocha.
It's special for you.
You know, the funny thing is, this morning, because you know they've been advertising all these stimulus they get ready to release and give to people and all this good shit.
Yep.
I've had 30 fucking loan companies
Yep.
send them bills. You're already pre-approved. All you gotta do is sign and agree.
I'm not getting the loans. I have been slammed. I mean, slammed in my
Because-
email for credit cards.
Yeah. Because they're advertising all these deals to where, you know, basically like people that can't pay their mortgage, they're going to do a 60-day referral on it. And if they need to do more later, they'll do more. But basically they're telling people, if you can't pay your rent, you can't pay your bills, don't worry about it. What that means,
Yeah.
and the companies here, well, if you default, the government's going to cover it.
Hey, Anthony,
Yeah.
I have a question. Okay. I was talking to some dumbass earlier last night, and they were like, oh, well, they're going to give us the approval for our mortgage. So they want to spend their mortgage payment on other crap. And I said,
No.
it is a retrieval, but you're going to have to come up with that mortgage payment eventually, whether
Yep.
it's tacked on at the end
Yep.
or they make you pay 1.5
Because exactly what.
payments in
what the-
1 month.
Yep.
They're expecting you to put that in your savings account and have it there
Yep.
if you can.
Right. Yeah, because all they're going to do, even if you miss like 2 or 3 payments, say this thing goes on for a couple of months, they're going to take that and move it to the back of the loan,
Right.
which is going to even compound your interest even more.
It's going to make it worse. And these people that are thinking, oh, free money because I don't have to pay my mortgage. Again, I say, are you some kind of special stupid?
Yep. The thing is, if you need
Yeah,
to
you
spend
do,
it,
shouldn't
spend
you?
it. But if you don't need to, you better put it up.
Well, that's my thing. If you're going to spend it because, you know, like jobs are being cut or this or that, that's one thing. But the person I'm talking to, their job is going to remain. They will be able to make their mortgage payment, but because it's going to be deferred, they're thinking, oh, now's the time to go buy the new couch I wanted and or washer dryer or I mean they listed off all these things. I'm like, are you dumb? Pay it.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I told a guy the other day because, you know, they stopped all the interest on the student loan. And he said, well, I don't owe but a few hundred. I said, bro, if that's all you owe, right now is the time to pay it off because you don't have to pay the interest.
Yep. Oh,
Pay
I
it
agree,
off.
Anthony.
Yeah. Well, they'll take all my money I got right now. But I said, yeah, but think it's paid off. So the money that keeps coming in is all yours.
Right. And if you pay it off, like you said, the interest right now has ceased.
Yep.
Now's a good time to pay it. You're not paying all that interest.
Yep. But they won't. They'll go out and buy stereos and TVs. And
Right. Just like I was saying, this idiot. I'm like, no, pay your freaking mortgage.
oh, and you heard what most of the stores are saying, right?
What?
Anything you buy in this moment in time is non-returnable.
What do you mean?
In other words, if you go out and buy a bunch of fucking TVs and game systems and shit like from Walmart or whatever, you know, wherever you may go, and then this crisis blows over and all of a sudden you don't have rent money because
Oh,
you can't return that item to get your money back.
wow. I didn't realize that. No, I didn't know that.
Walmart was the first one to freaking let it be known that any items bought during the epidemic cannot be returned.
Wow, I didn't realize that. I had no idea, Anthony.
So if you're buying anything, you're buying it to keep. Yep.
If you're taking that $1,000 stimulus check, okay, obviously you and I are of a different generation and of a certain age group. But if you're taking that $1,000 stimulus and you're going to buy a stereo or an Xbox or something
whatever.
stupid, instead of either one, keeping it because we don't know what's going on, or two, being smart and using it
To buy
where
food.
exactly where you're lacking in food, you're stupid.
Yeah. But you know they're going to. You know that.
Well, CNBC once again said, well, the stimulus is so it'll stimulate the economy and people go out and spend. But don't spend on stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Is it just me not getting life?
No, I fully agree with you. You know they're going to do it.
And then I have another question.
And they'll be the first ones boo-hooing because they can't pay no bills.
Exactly. I have another question.
Mhm.
So, and this may seem simple, but and maybe I am, but now, from what I understand, they're closing, like you can't go inside a post office or something. How is eBay going to work? How are you going to buy stuff? How are people going to be able to ship it?
Right now, most of those are saying you can buy essential stuff, but you can't be buying just anything.
But how are you going to send it?
Well, they're going to still deliver, but it's going to be no contact delivery. Basically, it'd be like they do now. They're going to throw it on your porch and leave.
No, what I'm saying is, like, let's say I'm a seller. How do I get the post? How do I get it to that person?
Oh, you can still go in the post office. It's just they got tape on the floor where you got to stand so back far from the worker.
Oh, okay. I thought they were closed inside.
No. They're open. I mean, here they are, but they have black tape on the floor where you cannot go past that. And if you do, the cop in there will escort you out.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to
So
keep you not sneezing on the workers and shit, and they're not sneezing on you.
Right.
Yeah. Because you gotta remember, there's people out there running around right now with cough and sneeze, and it's not from the fucking coronavirus. It's from every fucking yearly seasonal flus and colds and and allergies.
Will you hear me coughing? I had a cold.
Oh, my wife
cold officially
sneeze,
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks before this whole coronavirus thing came out, I've had a cold. Well, just because of my compromised system and everything, I still have my cold, so I still cough. But I'll tell you what, you cough, people look at you and, like I was telling you the other day, David was in the grocery store and he coughed, and there were two people that stopped and just gave him a dirty look, and he looked at me and goes, I'm a smoker. It's a smoker's cough. Calm down.
Touch your head. Yeah. Well, like Susan said, she sneezed in a Dollar General, I think, or something, and cleared the whole fucking aisle from an allergy sneeze. I said, well, hey, think about this. If it was the last row was on the shelf, at least you cleared them out of the way.
Yeah, no kidding. Ron, you hunka burning, love you.
Hi, honey. How are you? I'm home.
I'm home, honey. I've missed you.
Well, two out of three, she said, ain't bad. Smell something burning, but I don't see no loving and hunking going on. What's up, Ron?
Oh, not much. Not a whole lot going on.
Anthony, did I hear yesterday when you guys were on, I had taken some cold medicine, so I was kind of in and out of it. I don't know if I heard you say this or like it was listening to you and I kind of dreamed it. Did you say that an 18-wheeler was hijacked because of its contents?
Yeah. But they found them because truckers don't do paper logs anymore. Everything's done computer.
No.
Yeah. The truck is tracked.
And it's tracked. They know where that truck is every freaking second, every freaking moment, every freaking inch or mile. They know where it's at.
Yep.
Well, my father-in-law drove for Smith's, which is part of Kroger's, for years. Yeah, they knew where he was. They knew if he slammed on his brakes when he wasn't supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
So why would they think they would get away with it?
I hope I hope y'all know every time you slam the brakes on your car, your computer records it. I hope you know that.
Do you know that?
How you think insurance send those little deals that you plug up?
I was going to say, I have one of those little deals.
And all that is a little phone that you're plugging up. Sends the information to them from your computer saying, oh, she broke hard at this place and this place, or she can't drive, or he can't drive, or whatever the case is. And your insurance is either going to go up or it's going to go down.
The three of us, me, Joey, and David, when Joey was alive, I was the only one who could put it in my car because I was the only one who knew that I wouldn't get in trouble. Mm-hmm. Dave and Joey, we didn't put it in their vehicles, and of course their insurance rates were a lot more than mine, only because they didn't put that in. But we knew if we did, we'd probably skyrocket.
Hey, I drove around with that in my wife's car for almost almost a year. My insurance went down $48. But when we was in that car, we made sure we wasn't speeding. We made sure we wasn't hard braking. We made sure we wouldn't ride people's ass and riding the brake. Because you know what I mean? If you ride somebody's ass, you're riding the brake too.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's why when we were in my car, whoever was driving knew to drive extra safe because I had it. Because I was the main driver, and I'm not the one who does it. Joey and David, good Lord.
Well, in fact, one day I had an asshole piss me off, and I knew that thing was on there. I reached in there and pulled it out, put it in the center, and I fucking blew that bitch off the road.
Good for you.
And I left it off, and they called me and said, "Sir, we're not receiving suit." I said, I played dumb. I was like, "Well, let me go check." She said, "Well, maybe pull it out and plug it back in, turn the key on a few times." I said, well, I'll go try it. So I went in the car, I plugged it back up, turned the key on, let them get a reading, and then they're like, okay, everything's working fine now.
Oh, Anthony. Oh, my gosh. You're too damn funny. I swear. You're too damn funny.
Well, I didn't want to fuck up my record, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my insurance drop a few times during that first 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it up because I chased that guy down. Well, I was doing about 102, 103 to catch his ass. No.
Oh, yeah. No, that would not have been good had that still been recording.
Yeah. And then I nudged him off in the ditch.
Just the little lovin's and nudge.
Oh, no, I didn't love him. I put that motherfucker in the ditch. That bitch locked up so bad she hid the plane across that ditch.
You made me snort.
Well, hey, at least you didn't piss on yourself.
That's coming next.
I'm sorry, man. I have no tolerance for ignorant people. I really don't. People say, "Oh, that's road rage." I said, "No, it's low tolerance for ignorant drivers."
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
And look, I'm not trying to classify everybody.
Yeah.
But I have to be honest. It's the people with the bumper stickers that say honk if you love Jesus or
honk if you
whatever, something along those lines. And they're the ones who are the worst drivers.
Well, let me tell you a little secret. You know what they proved? They did a big research on that. A lot of people don't know. They wasted $2.3 million of our taxpayer money on this research. They
What?
say on average of 80% of adolescents have bumper stickers of some stupid or religious saying on their vehicle.
Really?
You know, adults that never grow up.
Mm.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
some worse than others, they say, but you know, majority of the time they could pretty much percent how much of an adolescent you was by the way you decorated your body, the way you decorated your vehicle. Yeah, they spent like $2.7 million on this research. Cambridge did.
My two worst road rages were with people who had quote unquote faith-based bumper stickers. I'm like, are you kidding me? Do you think Jesus is proud of you right now?
And you know what I tell them? I said, you know, they have that old terminology, let Jesus take the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, hell no, that son of a bitch wasn't around when cars were here. He don't know how to fucking drive.
Oh my God. I
Yeah.
love that.
Well, no, just think about it. When he was around, he was on a mule, people, okay? He wasn't sitting behind a fucking 1,200 horsepower Dodge Demon, all right?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Have
my
you
God.
Have you ever rode a mule and tried to get it to go fast? That's like
And
trying to
you-
pull teeth. That's like trying to pull teeth on a guy that's sober.
Really?
But see, I'm gonna add my name to the adolescents because as soon as I get time, I'm cutting a part of my bed on the back of my tailgate out on my truck, and this is getting
Uh-huh.
more in its place.
Sorry, what stupid people be on this phone?
I'm serious. It's metal. It's going into the back of my tailgate. I'm gonna do that French recess to where it looks like it's part of the tailgate.
Oh yeah.
I'm even gonna have a little light shining down on that way at night. It's visible.
Oh my gosh, Anthony. I love you.
And as soon as I find someone with enough about half inch, well, I say about 2.5 to 1.5 inches wide, like 1/4 inch stock steel plate, you know, I'm buying that because I'm cutting ribbons and I'm going all around my truck like a fucking bumper car. No, you think I'm joking? I'm gonna have
No, I don't.
that
That's
way
why
I
I'm
can dump the
laughing.
dumbass off the road and never touch the bumper.
I know. Okay, so the old saying holds true. You made me laugh so hard, tears ran down my leg.
No, it is.
Tears running down your leg.
I thought this is gonna be recessed in the back of my tailgate with a light for night vision, where it's gonna say warning: no stupid people beyond the farm.
I'll tell you what, if I had the money just because you and Donna, correct me, I would move and live near you just so I could watch you in action, Anthony.
But ask Nancy. She come down here and spend a while. Man, she never expected me to moon her in broad daylight in Walmart parking lot. My wife said, "You gotta be ashamed." She said she even seen your balls.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to quit laughing. Stop
Breathe,
it.
girl, breathe.
Yeah.
No kidding, huh, dreams?
Mhm.
That's why dreams trying to keep the mind occupied. I don't hear them. I'm slowing. I don't hear them. I'm slowing. I don't hear
Anthony, it's not fair. You're figuring me out way too fast.
them.
So how's your end of the world, Ron? What's going on with you guys?
Yeah, it's like a ghost town around here.
Yeah. You still having store trouble like we are, with people trying to clean everything out?
No, they got limits on everything now, and if you do try, they'll kick you out of the store.
Right. Well, I don't know why they hadn't been doing that from day one.
I know.
Thank you.
As soon as he declared a state of emergency, they should have been signed.
Yeah.
A limit
Yep.
per customer. And the same thing, just like me and Eli was talking about, I go by some of these stores on a daily basis and I see the same fucking faces in the line.
Damn.
And then people that get out once a month, time they get out to the store, there ain't shit there.
Well, our health
Well-
minister wants to lock the whole country down now.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Do a complete shutdown.
Yeah.
Well, here's my problem, Anthony, is that just in all honesty, we live check to check. I can't go out at any time and stock it up. So when I finally do, or David gets the paycheck and we have money, everything's gone.
Well, we're in the same boat. I get a check once a month. That's it. Once a month, I get a check, hits my bank.
That's me. If
And
David wasn't working, I'd really be up a creek. But with his hours being cut to
If it wasn't
16,
for the fact that I got a freaking hoarder / prepper in me, I would be screwed right now. But I got plenty of food because I fucking every gallon pickle jar I ever empty, I either put sugar, rice, or oatmeal or beans in it, and I
I
store.
wish I'd been that smart.
Yeah. I mean, it might not be shit we love to eat on a freaking daily basis, but we're not going to starve.
Well,
Only
here's
thing
what
I'm going to say, the only thing I did go and stock up like a lunatic was bullets. And the only reason I did that because I knew the way people act in crisis, it's going to lead to them breaking in houses once the stores don't have shit.
But do you know here in Albuquerque, Anthony, you can only purchase 2 boxes every 2 weeks.
Same here. But I'm telling
Really?
you, I was buying bullets when I didn't need to be buying them. That's the problem with a lot of people. They wait to the last minute to say, "Ooh, I need to stock up." No, especially me, I'm on a monthly check. I have to stock. I have no ends and buts. I go to town once a month. That's it.
Yep.
And
Well,
when I come
and we
here-
were like you before all this happened. We were stocking up on bullets just because before
they were
all
getting
this
harder
happened,
to get. They were getting harder to
For
get.
for the past year, it's been like that in Albuquerque, where you can only get
So many.
2 boxes every 2 weeks. So we
you know
got
why?
2
Because-
boxes once a month.
Because I go to my Walmart on a daily basis and I've seen them get a load of bullets and it's only like 12, 13 boxes of this, 12 boxes of that. And if you snooze, they're gone.
Yep.
Even at 2 per person, they're gone.
Yep.
Hell, most of the workers that work there are going to get theirs first. You know that.
Yep. Well, and that's the thing too, is that David told me, because he worked in the grocery business for a while, he said, "Mom, I was talking with my buddies. Before anything hits the shelves, all the employees are
Are
pulling
wiping
their
it out.
stuff."
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you don't think Walmart and places like that are not going to make sure their employees are fed before your ass? Think about it.
Yeah.
When I worked at Walmart at night, stocking, during our 15 minutes, we could take a break or go get shit that we needed, buy it, bag it, stick it in the bag, and get it after we leave. You know, when we clock out.
Right.
So my shit was bought and paid for before them doors even opened for your ass.
Yep. Well,
So-
the girl I was telling you about, whose company now is making the hand sanitizers, one of the things the president said is, you all take, not in bulk, but you all take in, be smart about, but you take what you need.
Right. Yeah. All right.
Because he wants his employees healthy as they can be.
Well, yeah, anybody would, because if your employees ain't there, you're not going to make money selling shit to the panics.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, people might not like it, but hell, they don't give a shit if you panic. Uh-oh, Nora went live. God damn
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's okay, because I've been on about almost an hour and a half. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Let's all go to Nora.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me, Anthony, and
Oh, no
thanks for
problem.
the laughs.
No problem. I just wanted to come up here and vent because I got woke up at 8 o'clock this fucking morning.
What happened this morning?
Oh,
What happened this morning?
house down here got robbed. They stole all their food and paper products he had in the garage.
What?
I know it sounds bad, but he was fucking flapping his mouth and bragging about all the toilet paper he had stocked up, so he did it to himself.
Oh,
Wow.
It was probably people he knew. I guarantee you. Probably one of his
I was
own.
going to say,
friends.
it's probably somebody around the corner.
Because they stole food, the canned food, and the paper towels and the toilet paper he had in his garage. So they knew where it was at, and that's the only thing they hid.
Wow.
They didn't go in the
By the
house. Yeah.
Such as
I didn't know that.
We now have 591 cases of positive testing here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because it's a flu. Everybody's going to get it. They normally gets anything else. They're going to get it. It's as simple as that.
Yep. Well, thanks for having me, Anthony. I enjoyed seeing you. I love you, Ron. Love you, Dreams.
okay, so
All right.
take care.
Y'all have a good one. Everybody in chat, y'all go check out Nora live. So, all right, later.
Okay. Later.
Later.